data recorders and the train's camera. They're searching for clues into yesterday's deadly train crash. That Amtrak train, chartered by Republican lawmakers to carry them to a retreat, hit a dump truck that was on the tracks at a railroad crossing. Investigators have interviewed the Amtrak crew. They're planning to talk to the engineer and the driver of that trash truck. NBC's Tom Costello is in Crozet, Virginia, outside of Charlottesville, with more on this investigation.
This morning, federal investigators are looking for answers at the scene of that horrific crash involving a train carrying Republican lawmakers to a retreat.
All of a sudden, we felt a strong jolt, a really loud sound. We noticed that some of our colleagues who were standing fell to the floor.
At 11:20 a.m. Wednesday, the chartered Amtrak train sliced through a garbage truck on the tracks just south of Charlottesville, Virginia. While injuries on the train were minor, immediately members of Congress who are also doctors started helping victims in the truck.
We did CPR for several minutes. I'm not sure whether it's how long, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and within moments the EMS showed up.
That victim died at the scene. Another person aboard the truck in critical condition.
Everyone knew what they should be doing and took a role in trying to save life.
Witnesses say the railroad crossing signals were working and the crossing gates were down. Unfortunately, train vehicle collisions happen almost every week in the U.S. In 2016, 260 people were killed, 842 injured. And at 55 miles per hour, it can take an Amtrak train half a mile or more to stop. Former Federal Railroad Administrator Sarah Feinberg.
If you get stuck right here and the gates are coming down, break through the gate or get out of your car and run.
You drive right through that gate. It will break away.
This morning, far more questions than answers about how this trash truck ended up in the path of an Amtrak train.
Some local residents here have said that in the past there were problems with those crossing guards, that sometimes they stayed down or people were unable to get through them. That will be part of this investigation, and investigators will also be looking at the cameras, the outward-facing cameras on the train, to get a bird's-eye view of the moment of the crash. I'm Tom Costello in Crozet, Virginia, for News 4 Washington. Back to you.
But the NTSB says it will take a year or even a few months beyond that to complete this investigation.
Our News 4 consumer investigation into Ford Explorers and accusations of carbon monoxide leaks takes a new turn tonight. A former Explorer owner says his SUV poisoned him and that he has the medical proof to back it up. Consumer investigative reporter Susan Hogan has been on this story from the very beginning and joins us what she's found now. Susan?
Well, that's right, Jim. This is a consumer investigation I've been digging into for months. Tonight, we have new cases and new warnings and why Ford's fix may not be enough. Now, Ford continues to insist its vehicles are safe, and they say extensive testing has not found carbon monoxide levels that exceed what people are exposed to every day. But complaints continue to pour into the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration from customers who say their Explorers are making them sick.
From the parking lot of the hospital, I called up the Ford dealer where I bought it, and I said, I'm bringing back your vehicle. It could have killed me.
Now, that man right there, Steve Simmons from Raleigh, North Carolina, he believes that he's the first person with a confirmed case of carbon monoxide poisoning from his Ford Explorer. He recently launched a website where other frustrated Explorer owners can tell their stories. There are dozens. After News 4 questioned Ford about the carbon monoxide leaks last year, the company announced it would offer free repairs for 1.3 million Explorer owners, model years 2011 through 2017. Now, tonight on News 4 at 11, we are working for you and exposing inconsistencies with how Ford is fixing some of these carbon monoxide leaks. And we are also uncovering even more complaints from customers who say this fix isn't working. Back to you.
Such an important story. We'll look forward to seeing you tonight at 11. Susan, thanks so much.
All right, so it's going to start getting nasty around midnight?
We got some nasty stuff tonight, and then we got some really nasty stuff tomorrow, and then again on Sunday. I mean, it really is kind of a topsy-turvy forecast for you. 53 degrees today. Not bad when you stepped out the door. Yeah, we saw the clouds and a little breeze. It was a little bit on the cool side, but man, is it just cold, cold, cold tomorrow. Out there right now, let's take a look and show you what we're dealing with. We got the cloud cover. Temperature right now